Hello guys, Glenn Smith here from Paratech UK. Just to show you our latest product. It is an action cam. Okay, it's been converted now to full night vision. Right, I'm going to be, after the end of this introduction, I'm going to be showing you a couple of videos that I took about 5 minutes ago. Actually using the camera outside and in the shed. Now basically what you see before you is an action cam, okay, and it's high def and it's 720p. okay, so that's the camera there. Okay, on the back you've got a 1.5 inch LCD screen, you can see that. Okay, the wide angle lens at the front allows you 140 degrees of coverage, which is a fair bit. It's waterproof up to 30 meters using that waterproof shell there. Okay, and the battery life on it is approximately an hour and a half. Right, and you access the battery at the bottom of the unit there, little tab there, you just pull it open with your fingernail. The battery's inside. It's a good sized battery. Pull the battery out, there it is. Okay, pop the battery back inside, and you actually charge it via the USB lead, which is that one. Comes with it. All this gear comes with it. Okay, with the kit. Okay, so you get the USB lead that you can charge it. And you can also use the USB lead to transfer your footage directly to your PC. Okay, on the side, what you've got there, that's your USB port, but in that slot you've got a micro SD card. So you will need a micro SD card. Okay, now depending what size SD card you have. Right, that's a 4 GB, that one is. So a 4 GB will give you approximately 40 minutes of video footage. A 32 GB will give you 320 minutes. That's just to give you an idea. You can alter the frames per second on it. Right, you can go from 720 high def down to VGA. Right, which will actually free up about another 10 or 20 minutes per SD card. So a 4 GB SD card like this one will give you 40 minutes on high def and 60 minutes on just standard VGA. Okay, and if you've got a 32 GB card, you can record for 320 minutes on high def at 30 frames per second. If you switch the unit over to VGA, again 30 frames per second. Oops, kick the camera. You'll get 480 minutes. Okay, so but the SD card just slides inside like that. Just make sure I've got it the right bloody way around, because knowing me, I ain't. There you go, just pops in the slot. Okay, with the metal side sticking up to you as you look at it. Right, so that's the actual cam itself. It has been converted now, so it's all working. Right, I'll just turn it on quickly just so you can see. Right, that's your welcome screen. Right, ignore the horizontal lines because you're only seeing that because of this camera. Okay, there you go. You've got all the different settings on the side. Mode at the front. You've got the mode button there. Okay, just press that and that'll scroll you through all your different options and everything. Right, let's get that in. Right, so you can scroll through it. You can alter the movie size, obviously. Do the date stamping, loop the video, exposure. You've got, a camera feature as well. You ain't just got to have it as a video camera. You can use it as a normal stills camera. Okay, I'll just turn it off. There you go, goodbye. I am really pleased with this, to be honest with you. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Another good thing you can do is you can take this clip, this housing, clip it into there like that, right? And what you can do is, if you've already got one of my LED illuminators, the IRL ones, these ones, right, the thread at the bottom is universal. Now I will have to supply you with a spacer, okay, because that thread in there isn't long enough to accept the full thread on this standard UNC fitting. So basically what I've done here, just to show you, I've just put a couple of washers there, but it screws right on top like that, okay, and then obviously you just adjust it front or back, wherever you want it, and you can mount it to your camera like that. Right, there is a video to follow that shows you the quality of the resolution using this illuminator, okay, and also the big Floodlights Illuminator. Right, but it is a really good camera. I've got to be honest. So what I'll do, I'll just show you the other bits and pieces for it. Obviously some of you guys are going to want to have this mounted on your helmet, right? Especially Mick Doyle. He wants one of these to use down in the tunnels at Shane's Castle. So what you've got here, you've actually got different. This actually sticks. Some 3M tape. You can peel that off. That'll actually stick to the top of your hard hat or your helmet. And then what you'll do is you'll put the unit inside the waterproof unit like that. Push it all the way inside. Right, close the flap. It's got a rubber seal all the way around it. Close the flap. Bring the arm down. Engage it, and then push it down, and that locks it in place, okay? So it's all self-contained. Obviously you've still got your buttons at the front to turn it on and off, and go through your different program settings, and then I presume this just mounts on there like that. Oops, let's just get it right. It's a bit stiff because it's new. So there you go, that will just mount onto there like that, okay, and you can adjust it up and down like that, and just tighten it up using that nut, okay. But yeah, it's a decent bit of gear, to be honest with you. You've got other accessories like this one which you can swap out there. Just take the bolt out and just moves it a little bit higher up for you, so you can have that axis as well as the front and back. You can have the left or right, okay. There's another fitting there which I presume is for handlebars, if you want to mount it to handlebars or a bicycle or anything like that. You guys probably won't use it, but obviously it's in with the packaging, so it'll just be sent. Another fitting there, again I presume you can use this to mount like that, okay, and then put the camera inside this and mount it to that on your head. Right, so obviously Shane's tunnels, it's very wet, so you'd probably use this setup down the tunnels to keep it waterproof, okay. During summertime, where it's going to be dry outdoors or whatever, you just take the case off, put the case onto that plate using that, and then the camera just clips inside it, and away you go. But no, it is a really good camera. I've got to be honest. I've just done some test videos which I'll show you at the end of this presentation. But yeah, it's I mean, the resolution on it is 1 to 5 meters, okay. You can have the single shot on and off, so you can take photos. You can take a triple shot burst, so you can take 3 photos one after another consecutively, right, which is good for documentation, okay. There is a self timer as well with time lapse, 5 to 10 seconds. You've got a continuous burst on the photo mode as well, so you can take 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30 or 60 second intervals if you want to. You know, if you just want to set it up and just have the camera take a snapshot. Every now and again you can set that up. As I say, charging it, you just connect it up to the computer or a USB power supply. If you've got a USB adapter that you can just plug in a wall, you just plug the other end of that straight in it and it will charge straight off the mains. Alright. The charging status light turns off when the battery's fully charged. Okay, so you'll know that it's ready to rock and roll. But yeah, it's a really good camera, I have to be honest. I know a few people who are desperate to get their hands on a few of these for the groups. So in the next couple of weeks I'll be taking orders for them if you want them. Okay, I'm just going to sit down now and get an idea of the cost. So you know, you guys will know what you're forking out. I know there are other people out there, especially in the States, who are doing these. They are very expensive, and obviously by the time you've put the postage on and the import tax, you're talking ridiculous money. So I'll try and keep it as low as I can for you guys, obviously. Alright then guys, well thanks for watching, and I'm going to show you the video now of the inside of the man cave and the outside of my garden, just so you can get an idea of the resolution and the quality of the image at night using the infrared illuminators. Alright then, thanks guys, speak to you soon, cheers, bye. Okay guys, this is in the man cave test with the IR01 4 LED illuminator. The time is 1:42 AM, and that humming you can hear is my heater. I've just put my heater on. Okay, so I'm just going to go and if I can find the lock, just going to have a quick walk around the garden just so you can see. Okay. There's actually the back of my house. Thought I saw something then. There we go. There's the back of the man cave. I'm just going to do a quick video now, just to show you it on the portable floodlight illuminator. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay then, here we are, the second part of the test. This is with the floodlight illuminator. Okay. Now, the illuminator, the floodlight illuminator that I'm using here at the moment is the 140 LED one. Okay. The ones that you guys have got, who've had this rig, have got the large 15 LED array, okay, which is the one that I'll use. Alright, this is just one that just happened to be in the rig at the time, so I've been using it for testing. But again, obviously you can see all the way over to my neighbours' properties, and also up the alleyway, so it's got some good depth to it. Okay, so I'm going to go and put this video together now, and I'm going to post it on Facebook for you. Okay then guys, thanks for your time, cheers.